rise and shine, my chickadees. Oh my goodness. So today we're going to be talking about some of the good and the bad and the flabby of weight loss. Abs are soft but popping. First we're gonna get a workout in. Go lift some stuff and put it down. Let's get it.
Saw your picture on my timeline. You were backlit by the sunshine. Couldn't text across the skyline. Undecided as I scroll by. Timeline.
I actually train fasted, so in preparation for this workout, I always put a little bit of salt into my water for when I sweat. I had a glass or I had another bottle with apple cider vinegar in it too, but this really helps me kind of balance out my electrolytes because I sweat a lot and I don't want to pass out and die, so just a little bit of salt. Then we're going to shake it up and let's get outside. Workout's done. It's definitely shorter than usual. I only took like 30 minutes. So I guess I'm getting stronger. I don't know. But I don't eat for another freaking 3 or 4 hours. So I'm probably gonna go on a walk. So let's go on a run with my friend today. But most of the people I know don't wake up stupid early like I do. So we'll see. Hello, little change of scenery. We're outside in my backyard. I'm smoking some hemp in my hookah, and I've been putting off this video for so long. The clip that you guys saw yesterday was from yesterday, it's not today. And a lot of that's because this is gonna be very vulnerable for me. And I'm nervous about it, but I feel like it could be useful information. Last week I said that I was going to follow you guys up with the part 2 of the pillars of wellness, and that's still my intention. I will give a video about the following pillars, but today we're going to be talking about some of the good, the bad, and the not so wonderful aspects of losing a lot of weight. I'm going to try and keep this short and snappy. Got my chicken scratch right here. But let's just go ahead and just jump in. So first of all, the good things about losing weight. Obviously there are a plethora. There are so many benefits to weight loss, be it your health. That's obviously a huge aspect, and that's one that I wrote down for sure. My BMI has gone down. Now the BMI charts are a little bit whatever. I know that they're not the best protocol to use just because there are a lot of variance between what is classified as healthy weight or whatever. If you have a lot of muscle, obviously you might weigh a little bit more, and vice versa. But my BMI has dropped back 17 points or whatever. And my body fat, I went from 35%. Supposedly my Renfo scale says that I'm around 20%, which is kind of cool. And then my heart rate. Now, if you're an athlete, I've read that like your heart rate's around in like the 40s, and I've gotten to that point, so that's really exciting for me. Another benefit is confidence. So I've always been pretty confident. I'm very outspoken. I talk. I like to talk. I think that I show up for myself really well. I present myself well. But obviously, with weight loss, it can obviously be a little bit of a confidence boost in that regard as well. You're going to probably erode attention from others down here too, probably get a little bit more attention from other people, which can be a nice little confidence boost in and of yourself, as well as being more capable of doing things that I like doing. I'm not as winded, I'm not as tired. Look at these traps, oh my goodness. But I'm not nearly as worn the heck out doing things that I used to do when I was 100 pounds heavier, or even 50 pounds heavier going on this year. So those are some good things: your health, confidence, and having more mobility and showing up for yourself, being able to say that, hey, I was able to commit to something and I did it for me. So that's the good. Yay, love good. Moving on to that. So this is a kind of funny one that I found, is my clothing. I don't buy clothes, you guys, and I'm sure that a lot of people who may be struggling with their weight can relate that, especially if you haven't had a history of up and down with weight fluctuations, something severe. Buying clothes isn't always the best feeling because, one, you're not likely to stay in that size for as long, and two, I just personally don't like trying on clothes. But this dress that I'm wearing right now is about 3 sizes, maybe 4 now, way too big. And a lot of my clothes are really baggy, and while, yes, I could go buy more clothes and stuff, and this seems like a major first world problem, I'm not saying it doesn't. It is a bit, it bothers me a bit, just because there are certain clothes that, you know, I used to look okay in because I was bigger, and now that that's all I have in my closet, they don't flatter me nearly as well as they used to. They're falling off of me in certain aspects. And then the clothes that I had that I got for when I was a smaller size, too big, and the ones that I got, you know, sometimes they got to be too small. So the clothing aspect of weight loss can be just a stressful circumstance. Another one that I have, thank goodness I've gotten out of that habit, but relationships with food. So there are people who are afraid to gain weight. I have no issues with my number on the scale. I am really good at predicting what I weigh based on what I eat nowadays. But it can be a very toxic thing if you're not doing it in the right way, in terms of getting adequate nutrition, moving your body, not severely restricting, as well as it can really just kind of set you up in a way to view food as something that should be avoided or be worried about, if you're not executing your weight loss in a healthy manner. We want to have good relationships with food because food is fuel, but food is also delicious. So we want to be able to mend if there are burning or broken bridges between your relationship to food and what's not. And then lastly, before we get into the biggest insecurity that I have about this, is your mental health. So that could be good or bad, depending on how you have gone about your weight loss or your healthy lifestyle change. But I know that there are a lot of people, especially going on the weight loss journey, that have a perfectionist mentality, where it's very much all or nothing. I need to have all of these things done correctly in this order, therefore I can execute my goals, which is a good thing. Like, it's great to have a plan, but a lot of people, myself included, in the past at least, and sometimes now, view it as an end-all be-all, and it can put some negative thoughts in your head. You're constantly thinking about, you know, food, exercise, stuff like that, and it can, if it's not to the T of how you want it, it can set you up for failure because you might be like, well, it's not even worth it, you know what I mean? So your mental health is a battle in that regard, as well as your body image. So I think that, I was like, B or something. I think that I look fantastic, don't get me wrong, I like how I look, in clothes at least. We'll get to why that is in a second. But your body image can change. Body dysmorphia is real, you guys. And I fully don't understand myself about whether I have it, what it completely involves. I know a lot of people have different stories about how they have dealt and experienced body dysmorphia. But my biggest body image issue is that while I think I look fantastic with clothing, my biggest insecurity that I've come to understand right now, at least, and I'm still on this journey. I haven't lost all the weight that I don't even really have a goal, but I haven't lost everything that I want. I would like to contribute and continue to improve my fitness. But loose skin, and I'll put a picture up at some point. Of what I'm talking about on my body specifically. But loose skin can really mess with your head, it messes with my head, I should say. I'm not even going to put this out on anybody else. It messes with my head heavy because I've lost 50 pounds. I'm healthier than ever, but I can't see a difference because I have skin that folds and just chills out on my body in places that, one, I was hoping would take care of, and two, with the skin, you can't do anything about it. It doesn't have fat in it, it's skin. You have to physically get that surgically removed. And as I continue to go along my health journey, I'm hoping to see some positive changes, but that was something I didn't know I had until obviously I lost the weight. And that specifically has been the reason why I've been nervous about posting this video in the first place. Because it makes me feel like my effort sometimes is for naught, you know what I mean? I'm wasting my time if I can't see what I'm doing. And that's not true. And Cassie in the camera, that's not true. You are busting your butt and you are kicking butt, taking names, and accomplishing a goal you've had for years. And to have, some skin folds be the reason why you doubt yourself, that's not constructive. Logically, I know this. It's not a reason to stop my progress whatsoever, and it's not. But it does make me concerned about what's going to happen as I continue to lose the weight. Am I going to get more and more loose? Will it tighten back up? And there is a point when you're overweight so long that your body does not bounce back. I've been overweight all my life. We're talking 25, up until this year, like 25 years. I've always been overweight, and I was obese for a very long time. And as you carry that weight, your body stretches out, and the longer you hold on to that fat, the less elastic your skin becomes. And up until recently, a couple of months ago, I didn't have that click in my head. And it's been a mental battle for me, seriously. And I hope that if you're going through a massive weight change, I'm very proud of you. But these are some things that you might want to be aware of. Loose skin is a thing. The confidence boosting is a wonderful aspect. Your health improving is the overall arching #1 reason why I personally say go for this. If it can improve your health, you're not doing it for aesthetic goals, which is why I'm not letting the loose skin deter me. It's not strictly aesthetic. I'm doing this for my health. I'm doing this for my wealth and my well-being. But it is worth noting that these are things that you may experience as you're going along your health journey, and that's okay. And just know that even though there are some less favorable outcomes, the benefits are so much deeper than the freaking 4 that I listed just in this video. And it can really be a benefit to you. I think that if it's something that you want to do, set yourself up for success. Talk to your doctors, healthcare professionals, talk to some trainers, find people on YouTube, embark on this journey, but know that there are going to be some mental challenges that you're going to have to work through on your own. You can reach out to me. I'm not a psychologist by any means. I'm just a person who wants to help. But there are going to be some mental struggles and potentially some physical ones if you get injured and things like that too, that come with having a lifestyle change like this. And it's worth noting because I feel like we all glamorize and glorify the wondrous aspects of things, but there are some real mental games, and I feel like that's the biggest aspect of all this. They're all mental, right? Yes, your body can fold and flap, but if you don't care, then you don't care. You continue to keep kicking butt. And that's what I needed to hear for myself, which is part of why I'm doing this video. It doesn't matter how you look on the outside. if you feel fantastic on the inside. And I don't say that from a sense of not just confidence, but like physically. Do you feel physically well? Are you able to do the things that you love to do and do them freely and without restriction or restraint because your body won't let you? And that is something that I am striving for. I'm trying to care less about the external and go more within myself. Yeah. Thank you for coming to listen to some of my anecdotal evidence and experiences regarding losing this much weight, because this is new for me. And it's a journey. And I appreciate you popping by to come see what the heck is going on about it. And on that note, stay tuned. Monday we have a new fitness video, and I'm very excited. There are new exercises in this one, so that's going to be fun. And next Thursday or Friday, I think next Thursday, I'm trying to get the scheduling on point. There's a bee behind my phone. I'm trying to get the scheduling right, but next week gonna have a longer video and a short one as usual. Have a wonderful day. Be blessed. Be well. Do something that can boost your confidence and make you excited to go about your weekend. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, bye.